Hello everyone, lots to do this week. Got plenty of things lined up, including making some mounts for these little magpie paintings. I'm calling it my Two for Joy series. I grabbed my old mount cutter that I had in the attic. It's got a ruler, a cutter, and you kind of just, well, I'll probably film it, show you how to do it. Well, I'm hoping I'm going to film it because I've had this since the 90s, so I've moved that many times since then. Lots of attachments that need to go on the edges here to kind of pin it down so that this ruler doesn't move. Missing. So I have to work out of a way to, I'll just probably tape it down or something, we'll see. That to do, I've drawn up some canvases. This is one of them. Carrying on from this, continuing with the series Two for Joy, I'm going to be starting this. I've drawn up some others. I'll just go and grab them. Sorry, I've put this table here so I haven't got much space. So this one, Two for Joy, not two magpies but a girl and a looking up at a magpie. Fly in. This one as well. Oh no, this one as well, and this one was my torn canvas that big cross, so that's why I had to draw it on another canvas. So I've got three canvases to work on. Busy times ahead. Okay, let's get cracking. Starting on the first one, the two magpies. This idea of one magpie looking across at another one flying in the distance. Just want to fill in the background. I've kind of got an idea of the colours I want to use already. So just working around the drawing, trying not to lose it at this point. This idea of magpies, like I said in the beginning of the video, carrying on from previous videos that you can look back on, where I get the idea of painting magpies. I say magpie, but they may turn into some other types of birds. I am a semi-abstract painter, so I go along with what I feel in the moment. So we might get some colourful magpies. Here I've changed paintings, so I'm going to be working on the three paintings at the same time. This one is the girl looking up at a bird. I'm going to stop saying magpies, even though it's my Two for Joy series, because already in this one I can see it changing. Let me know if you're an artist, if you start off with an idea and then it goes completely into something else, into another direction. Mine often do lead me somewhere else. That I've started trying out this new technique of first of all drawing onto the canvas. Usually I just make a big mess and pull things out that I see, what speaks to me. I'm giving this a try. Let's see how long it will last. At the minute I'm enjoying it, but that could change. Changing for the third canvas. This one, a girl looking up at a bird flying. Do you notice I didn't say magpie, I said bird. Although this kind of does look like a magpie, I suppose. Again, I've got this colour theme in mind. I really fancied doing these autumny colours in this one. However way I start my paintings, whether it's with a drawing or without, I do try to try and start with some complementary colours for the background. So you see me keep changing the canvases, moving from one to another. I quite like working in this way. I really liked it when I was doing the small magpies and I was working on them all at once. And now I'm moving on to some collage. Another of my favourite mixed media techniques. Another part of the playfulness that I really enjoy in creating a painting. I like to go around the edges of the collage with some paint. Kind of blend in the edges and even put some paint on the collage paper itself. I mean, some of these papers may get, well, probably will, a lot of them will get covered up. They usually do, but it's just another way of getting some more interest in there. At the end, maybe we'll see some popping out in places. All adds to the process of creating. It's amazing how one little spark of an idea, one little morning walk when I saw these two magpies has gone on into this now, what's becoming a real series of work. I find that really interesting, and I do generally work loosely in series or themes, and sometimes not even noticing until quite a few paintings are finished, but this is an intentional series, my two for choice series. At that time, I'm really enjoying this, really enjoying the process. Let me know if how you work. Do you work in series, on individual paintings? Be interested to know how everybody starts and see if their ideas go on and on like this one has for me. So here's the three up to now, my very first layers. Hello again. I have fixed up my mount cutter. I don't think I need that piece, well, hopefully I don't. Taped this side up so this side doesn't move, at least. This side I need it to move because I have to put the mount card underneath, and then I'm going to have to just hold it down to fix it in place while I cut. Done a couple of tests and they turned out not bad but not perfect, so I've sized this one up to the size I want the cut. Third time lucky, we'll see. Here I've drawn up my square where I want to cut out. Just lining up all that on the ruler. This is a cutter. The blade has to be bigger on one side than it is the other, so it kind of cuts into the card. I mean, it's been years since I used this. I used to do a lot when I was back in the UK and in galleries and stuff. And I was doing a lot of monoprints back then, so this was a really handy tool. But like I said, I've lost bits and pieces, so I'm kind of just testing it out again. So you have to really press down, and it cuts out the square on a 45-degree angle, so you get a mount card like the ones that you buy in the shop. Here I'm just going in with the end bits because I know I used to do it really good, but I think I'm a bit scared to go right to the edge in case it goes past the line where I want it. If any of you have got one of these mount cutters, then do let me know in the comments below how you get on with it. Remind me. I mean, I've got an instruction book, I just read it. But it's not bad. I just need to keep practicing and just feel that I can go a little bit further without being scared that it's gonna make a cut too big than what I wanted. Still not perfect. I need to keep practicing, but you get the idea, and then with a frame looks even nicer. So doing my mount cutting and looking at my back in another video, if you want to go back and watch it, how I created these minis on paper. Everyone's different, inspired by a morning walk and seeing two magpies, which created the whole Two for Joy series. Don't know how long it'll carry on, but it's sparked a series, so that's great. So looking at these minis again with my mount cutting adventure, which I need to still practice on, I decided that they needed a little bit of lifting, so I bought some new paint markers, and I'm just going in with a little bit of light, some whites, just to highlight the magpies a little bit more. And what I like about these is because a lot of them came out and there was only one magpie in, and it was my sister that said, oh, you can't do one magpie, it's got to be two for joy. And that's where everything kicked off. So in all of these there's two magpies. Some of them might not be so obvious, some of them you might have to search for, but in all of them there's two magpies. There's one flying and one just there. On that one there's the magpie and there's the second one. So anyway, I'm quite excited about these. I quite like the idea. Oh, look at that, that's one, and there's a little one in the background. So I'm really liking, well, that's one, and the second one. So like I said, some of them maybe you have to look a little bit more, which is really nice because you can really get in to look at the painting. So I'm really enjoying that idea of the Two for Joy and maybe having to search for the second magpie. I really like that. So I'm going to go in a little bit more. Do you get that, artists out there, when you think something's finished and then you look at them again and you think, I'll just go in a little bit more? I do that often, even on my, I'm looking around at all my paintings, even my paintings, it's finished and then, I don't know, a while, weeks, maybe months after, I'll go back in again and do a little bit here and a little bit there. Let me know if you do the same. So I'll just crack on and do a little bit of that. Oh, and then I thought it was really nice when I put some in some, I think it really adds something when you put a mount on them. And then a frame, obviously, because they're on paper. I never frame my canvases, but paper ones, I think they need at least a mount, and if people want to choose their own frames, they can. I think it makes a difference. So anyway, I'll crack on with that, and oh, let's have a look at these then. So these are, I've made a good start on these. The first coat, there's the two magpies, the girl looking at, can you see it? This is the bird here. She needs some work on, so don't look too closely at that. And on this one, I'm liking this one, where this is, I like because I wanted this to be more autumny colours. So I'm happy with that one, with the start. I'll leave it there. See you next time. I'll advance with the paintings, and maybe these I'll do a bit more filming, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Au revoir.